If you knew morning wood, then you know why I feel blue. Without morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood. Morning wood, morning wood. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood.
Rise and shine. Happy Devil's Saturday. This is the Morning Woo. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios inside the bunker in an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey. We're streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. Also on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music Prime, Audible, and on the iHeart app. The number one Devils Morning podcast in the world. Or at least I know that Canadian truckers, Canadian truckers listen to this podcast, The Morning Woo, on their route up in Canada. That's what Chris Ladd said. I'm a Canadian Morning Woo fan, always on my way to work. The truckers love us. The truckers love us, I'll tell you. I know Wimpy loves us. We love our CDL drivers in both countries, moving everything around cross-continent. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I see NY Davey. He'll be there today. Happy Devil Saturday to you. Mike Rossi, Christopher, good morning. Happy Devil Saturday. Another big test today. Maria D., I met you the other day. Thank you for coming to the big stage. Happy Devil Saturday to you, Maria. And it's a big matchup tonight, or today. 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have the big stage ready. We have a great guest. We haven't confirmed it yet, but we have a great guest possibly lined up on the big stage today before the Devils take on the Edmonton Oilers around 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We will go live, game day live, and also we're going to have Devils After Dark after the game at American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place across the street from Prudential Center. It's going to be a great matchup today. I'm fired up. Now, yesterday, my good friend Durango Steve took me down to Philadelphia to see the former former president of Poland, Lech Walesa. Didn't know who he was before going down yesterday. Now I know after watching him speak. It was a wonderful speech and Q&A session. It kind of reminded me of the Let's Go Devils podcast. Now you're probably wondering, what does world politics, a former president of Poland, and what does that have to do with taking down the Soviet Union, yet the Let's Go Devils podcast? The Q&A session was a beautiful, beautiful thing because it was a discussion of questions. It was dialogue of different ideas. Everybody has different opinions on world event issues. And that's what we do here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. Everybody has an opinion. We are the most commented podcast, Devils podcast. Yes, the most commented Devils podcast in the history of New Jersey Devils podcast. So it is great to have that kind of dialogue with you, the fans, especially on the Morning Woo. It's not Sam Woo end all be all, whatever Sam Woo says or what Beer Baron says or Shorts Guy or Scotty or Nick Villano or Vinny Parisi. We're not the end all be all. We're just as fans as you are. We present it in a fan friendly way. And I took note of that night. It was a special night. I ate a lot. Went to Chinatown. It happened to be the Philadelphia Convention Center. Happened to be like near Chinatown. I was like, we're going to go there. We found some food. I got a picture afterwards with Lech Walesa. And then we went to Rittenhouse Steakhouse in Philadelphia, and I had this gigantic prime rib. I had scallops, bacon around it. I had a baked potato. I had, shrimp. I had some kind of I don't know, oysters. Then was a party of clams. And then there was some other thing. I don't know what it was, but it was very tasty. Meow, meow. I didn't get home till about 1:30 a.m. last night. And I'm up for the Morning Woo because this matchup has got me fired up. Because you want to talk about a litmus test. You want to talk about a measuring stick. This is a good matchup early in the season because you're going against a Western Conference opponent, which the Western Conference, in my opinion, is deeper and stronger than the Eastern Conference. But you got a Western Conference opponent that's been to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals. You've got Connor McDavid in his prime. You got Leon Draisaitl in his prime. You've got a team that was supposed to be the next one, the next dynasty, and now you've got them at Prudential Center today, early in the season, to see where the Devils match up. Obviously, Jacob Markstrom's not going to be in net. It's going to be Jake the Snake Allen, who played wonderfully against the Florida Panthers on Thursday night. Also getting a goal call back because he knew he was interfered with. And NY Davies asking, will Mason be in the lineup today? No, he will not be. According to Amanda Stein yesterday, when she tweeted out, not yet. And I'm sure he's going to be in the lineup soon. Last year, Stefan Nason I believe he had a career year in goals, and he had a hot start to last season. But right now, you've got the Oilers offense, high-octane offense, against that new, improved Devils defense. 5-on-5, it should be interesting how the Devils match up against the Oilers 5-on-5. I'm assuming it's going to be split even. Then we look at the special teams. How about that Devils penalty kill? I'm all about defense. I will tell you 15,000 times a day, defense, defense, defense. Jonas Siegenthaler. Matt Freudenberger brought him up at the bar at American Whiskey on Devils After Dark. He pulled me aside on live air. He said, hey, Woo, what about Siegenthaler? Shutdown. He's all about the shutdown. I was like, yeah. And you know what? When you don't hear Siegenthaler's name playing defense against the top lines, that means he's playing a very smart game. Connor versus Connor, says Maria. Connor versus Connor. Yes, Connor Brown gets to see his old mates. I'm sure he knows a thing or two. Connor Brown. I'm loving the bottom six right now. I'm a bottom six guy too. Like, I know we love high octane offense, Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes finally scoring a goal on Thursday night. But I love the bottom six because those are the character players. You're only as good as your weakest link, and you're only as good as the guys that you have out on the ice at that particular time. And I love this bottom six right now. There's a lot of improvements that can be made, but this bottom six gives me hope. You're hopeful. You're not overly optimistic. You're not overly pessimistic, but you're hopeful that this bottom six can really gel and give the Devils a formidable 4 lines to roll, especially against this Edmonton Oilers team. This is a well-coached, veteran, 2 of the league's superstars in their prime. And if you can pull out a win tonight, we'll be celebrating at American Whiskey for Devils After Dark after the game with Scotty and I recap the game that was. But it's a beautiful day today. You got to get down to Prudential Center. Even if you don't have a ticket, go to American Whiskey. Yeah, by the way, American Whiskey, I believe, is having a watch party on Tuesday when the Devils take on Toronto in the attic upstairs, the 3rd floor. But because the weather's been great, we've been doing all the big stage events outside American Whiskey. So I gotta jet out of here. Behind the scenes, I know you guys are sleeping in your beds right now comfortably, but no, Sam Wu has to get to Newark by 11 a.m. for preparations for the big stage, and then you build the set, and then you break down the set after the podcast. That's my job today. So. But this is why I do this podcast, so you guys have something to listen to on the way to the game or around town. I got to take off. On a side note, my eye doctor says, hey, I think you need to use bifocals. All right. Now it's screwed up my eyes after the last few years. I'm still taking my glasses off to read. Pyro Ogob says, I'm loving our bottom six. Though I wonder what it'll look like once Nason is back. Is Cotter going to be moved to center? I don't think so. I think Cotter is a winner. He is a winner. I think he's a winger. And he's also loving Connor Brown's been playing too. We all have. Max with the stats. Devils PK number 2. Oilers PK number 12. Max, also give me the stats of the power plays for both teams. I don't have them in front of me. But yeah, I see Tom's in the YouTube live. Tom, I'm working. Sam, no bed. Tom's working? This is great. No, it's not. Max, I'm getting ready for work, Sam. Max, I love the hustle. Yeah, see, you Devils fans work as hard as the Devils. You're working on a Saturday. 3 p.m. Eastern today, Sam, right? No, the game is 3:30 p.m. Eastern. 3:30 p.m. Eastern. The podcast is supposed to start at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Vinny Parisi will get him from Chicago. Logged in. We'll be live on the big stage at American Whiskey outside. Pyro loves the jerseys behind me. Yeah, as you can see, the jersey has not been sent out yet. Again, I've been busy. I was in Philadelphia yesterday, so I'm sick and tired of people asking me, "Did you send the jersey out?" Yeah, I'm sick of plot. Did you send it out yet? I'm sick of plot. Well, now I've decided just to hang it on all these Morning Woo podcasts. There's your answer. So it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Number one, it kills. I don't have to Be like, well, watch the Morning Woo if you want to find out if I sent it out yet. Because if you don't see it up there, probably means I sent it out. And number two, it'll get you watching the Morning Woo. So I have to answer 15,000 times. I didn't send it out. Why didn't you send it out yet? I didn't send it out yet. People don't realize I'm a little lazy. You got to package the damn thing. You go to the UPS store, and then you got to get it weighed. And then, do you want insurance on it? $100. And then you pay for it, and it's like, oh, okay. I remember somebody came up to me and said, Sam, did you send the Plot jersey out yet? The jersey out yet? At American Whiskey. And some random guy. I was like, no. He's like, I know that you have a hard time parting ways with your money, but I think it'd be a great investment to get him out of here. I was like, oh, gosh. No! I'm just tied up. Max, for power play, it's Devils, Oilers, and Penguins tied at 9. Number 9. 9th in the league. So it's tied. I mean, it's early in the season. I just wanted to just see where the Devils stand right now. But at least they're not number 30 or 32 or 34. I forgot how many teams there are in this league. I mean, they're going to be expanding. You know, it's like it's almost it resembles a Ponzi scheme when every time a new team miraculously appears in the league. It's like, oh yeah, they put down $1.5 billion as an initiation fee to be a member of the National Hockey League, and then all the owners get it. It's funny because I don't think that's part of the revenue sharing agreement with the Players Association. Meow, meow. Let's see here. Wimby says jersey makes you look slimmer. Hey, if that's the case, I might have to wear that around the house. Mrs. Wu will be like, ooh, you've been dieting. That's good. You've been eating your salads. NY Davey, Sam, just bring it to the team store and they'll do the lettering for you there on the spot. No! It's got to be beautiful stitching. According to Shorts Guy, he's such a perfectionist when it comes to jerseys. Jeez, I took mine to Cool Hockey. He's like, yeah, it's off center by 0.08 centimeters. It doesn't look good. I know, NY Davey. I know. But it's got to be sent out to this guy in New York. That's what I was told. You go to take it to Stitches. He's got some underground bunker, and he does this on his free time because his passion is terrible jersey stitching. Should not be allowed. I don't know. Get out of Shorts Guy. Don't ask me. Happy Devil Saturday to you, Anthony LaPena and Tori. Say, good morning, Mr. Wu. Happy Devil's Saturday morning, my friend. Anthony, I was telling it before, this is the number one Devils morning podcast amongst truckers around North America. The Canadians love us. The Americans love us. Everybody loves us. This is the only source of Devils hockey in ungodly hours of the morning. Happy Devils Saturday to you, Durango Steve. I'm full from all that prime rib last night. I am just, I might not be able to eat today because I'm so full after seeing the former president of Poland last night. Gave a great speech, Q&A session. It kind of remind me of the Let's Go Devils podcast. Like, you know, if you got a different opinion, you air it out. You do it in a way where it's non-inflammatory, yet great for discussion. Don't always have to agree. But the love is in the air. The love is in the air with you New Jersey Devils fans. On this beautiful Happy Devils Saturday, it's got the right temperature. You got a big matchup against the Edmonton Oilers. I think the Devils have the edge on goaltending. Whoever's going to be starting in goal, whether it's Picard, is that how you pronounce the last name, or Stuart Skinner. I think the Devils have the slight edge here because of home ice. You've got the Devils crowd. You got to be loud and proud. You can't. If the Devils are down early, don't be disappointed. You still got to be loud to the end. It's 60 minutes of hockey. If you expect your team to play 60 minutes of hockey as a fan, you have an obligation to cheer the full 60 minutes, 65 if necessary, and shootout for the entire game. You can't talk smack about your team if you're not cheering the entire time. I'm talking about being loud. I'm talking about standing up when appropriate. I usually stand up the entire game. That's just me. I'm very antsy. I can't sit still in one spot. I still don't understand to this day how I could do this podcast because I'm actually sitting in front of a microphone, in front of a camera, and doing this podcast. But somehow I managed to do it. You got to find a way. You got to find a way. And the Devils need to find a way to win this game. I want to be 4-1. I want to be greedy. A lot of us has the expectation going into the season, the first month being a very tough schedule. We had the expectation of going 500. But I want to go 4-1. 8 solid points. It's time to get the points in the Metropolitan Division. Now, I don't want to be second fiddle to Carolina. I want to be looking down at Carolina, both in the standings and geographically. South Jersey should be beneath New Jersey. Raleigh, North Carolina. I love this team right now. I really love this team right now. I'm feeling hopeful, but cautious, but I'm feeling hopeful. I want to get greedy. I want those 2 points tonight. I want to go in Toronto as a 4-1 team with 8 solid points against Sheldon Keefe's former team and give them an ass whooping, only to come back and go wild against Minnesota. Second half of back-to-back. NY Davey says we're good too. Why not us? Why not New Jersey? The whole freaking world hates us, but we should give them the New Jersey salute. We'll give them the bird back because that's how we are. We don't take anybody's crap. And I'm seeing this Devils team playing the part of being from New Jersey. It's amazing these young players, after they stay here for a while, after they stay here in New Jersey, like Nico Hischier. You notice that Nico Hischier, being from Switzerland, the Swiss are very neutral. They don't want to ruffle feathers. They like to be diplomatic. No, Nico Hischier's an animal right now. Timo Meyer's an animal right now. Jonas Siegenthaler's an animal. He's a beast. He looks innocent when you see him on the streets. Nice guy, quiet. But out on the ice, Jonas Siegenthaler, he's a big bad defenseman that's shutting down the opponents. You know, they say in the United States, you spend millions and billions of dollars on therapy. And in therapy, people learn how to say no. Well, Jonas Siegenthaler basically tells the opposition, no, you're not going to score. No, you're not going to make a play here. No, you're not going to hurt us. I don't want to overhype Siegenthaler, but, Matt Freudenberger made a great point. I'm like, you know what, I kind of was thinking the same thing, but when you're noticing and I'm noticing, now I'm going to talk about it. NY we roll 3 PK forward lines and makes the other teams nuts when Keefe puts Jack and Jesper out there at the end of the kill. Yeah. When I played hockey, we called the two guys in the point on the penalty kill, they were the Jackrabbits. No pun intended with Jack Hughes. But you're the Jackrabbit because you're able to stretch the ice. Because it's tough sometimes on the power play for the D guys who are playing the point to keep the puck in. That's where you need your Jackrabbits out there. And remember what I've been saying since the start of the season. Nobody plays the North-South game better than the New Jersey Devils. Once these forwards like Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes, they turn on the afterburners, and even Luke Hughes for that matter, they're skating around 22 to 24 miles per hour down the ice. They're going to get their chances on the penalty kill. So that's what I was saying this entire time. Your best offense goes through your defense. You defend your own crease, the no fun zone, in front of Jake Allen. You block all the passing lanes. You block all the shooting lanes. And then you create your own luck. And suddenly you got Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes, the two Jackrabbits, the fastest guys on the team, where it's a 2-on-1 or 2-on-none the other way. Make your penalty kill. Be opportunistic on the penalty kill, because anytime the guys are man down right now with the New Jersey Devils, it's like, okay, let me sit back and just watch this play out, because I love it when they stretch the ice. Love it, love it, love it. Alexandros types, I'm fired up. I'm fired up too. And we're going on 27 minutes on this morning woo. And I hope your morning commute or midday commute to Prudential Center is going to be a good one as you're listening to this on the replay in the car on all of our podcast pages. This is a game to be fired up. I've literally, figuratively fired up. I came back 2 nights in a row at 1:30 a.m. in the morning. And right now it's 8:23 a.m. Eastern, and I'm so fired up. You know what? Who needs sleep when you got to stop Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl tonight, and you're hopeful that this team can do it? Sheldon Keefe has gotten this team in order. They're still learning their system. Brad Shaw, the defense. Still some tweaks need to be made, but defense. Max says we can't take 5 penalties against this team, though. You shouldn't be taking 5 penalties against any teams, to be honest. Anthony LePena says, the morning woo is the best. I actually get to see you live, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, well, thank you for introducing me to Tori, because, you know, those Girl Scouts in Vegas. Now I got like a Tori who is a black belt, an actual black belt. I believe she's 7 years old now. She could take them on. Anyway, when's the merch coming, Sam? It's in the works. Alexandros, it's in the works. Got to work a couple things out. I'll get that to you. Some more information as soon as possible. But you can buy some merch at the big stage today. If Shorts Guy's around, just find him. Because, again, I don't handle that stuff on game days. Lawrence, getting 4 in a row was like hitting a wall last year, but I'm feeling it today. Yeah, how about we go on a 14-game heater? Forget about 4 in a row. 14-game heater. That's how pumped up I am. Sarge is translating for Grits. I feel like not much else. Look, I'll translate for Gritsick. I'll do the universal stuff. Thumbs up if you're doing good. Thumbs down if you're not doing good. Use a little hand gesture. You're yelling, screaming, all that. He'll figure it out. He's a smart guy. Would love to see Gritsik get a goal tonight or today at the arena. All right, well, I got to get out of here because I got to be at American Whiskey at 11 a.m. Dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes. Thank you for all those participating here on the Morning Woo. Devils take on the Edmonton Oilers at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be live at the big stage at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Game day live, and then Devils After Dark after the game. We got Vinny Parisi coming in from Chicago, and we got a guest on the big stage as well. Thank you to Arlette on opening night for coming on. Yeah, and that's about it. And, yeah. And as for actually, there's no Ancrew Brew at American Whiskey. They ran out. So there's a new batch being brewed right now by Departed Souls. We'll try to get there, but do me a favor. When you're at American Whiskey, just annoy him. Be like, where's the Ancrew Brew? Can I talk to the manager? Where's the Ancrew Brew? I think that'll get their attention. And they'll probably hate me for that. All right, well, let's go Devils. I see NY Davies prediction 4-2 Devils, but we're going to do that on Game Day Live. Okay? All right, peace out, guys. Peace out. Select the boy. All right, get your highly caffeinated beverages, and let's do the ceremonial sip. Hold it high. It's our day today. Those that are going to work, just know we're doing this for you. We're dedicating this game to you. Ooh, I just spilled the drink all over me. Crap. I don't know what that means, but if the Devils win big today, I'm going to have to spill the drink every ceremonial sip here on the Morning Woo as I'm holding my drink high, my coffee mug high, hold it high, and I'm going to take the sip with you right now. Woo! This is the Morning Woo. Till next time, let's go Devils. See you today.